gorgeous.
Hi, chat. How you doing? Hope you're all having a beautiful morning, afternoon, night,
gorgeous.
whatever time zone it may be. Today I've got one commission that I need to get to the next stage. I don't need to finish it. I just need to do the line art and then send the line art over for approval. And then I've decided that we're gonna work on a cheeky little project that I was supposed to work on completely off stream, but it's all I can think about in my brain right now, and I need to do it. So that's what we're doing today. It's probably going to be a little low energy. It's probably going to be a little low key because once I get this commission done, I'm kind of going into like learning mode. I have to learn a couple of new skills and brush up on some old skills for this project that I'm working on. So I'm probably gonna fuck up. I'm probably gonna stumble. It's a learning experience for everybody involved, I feel. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Alright, so this is the commission that we're working on. It's a little goob of a pony. I was never expecting to get My Little Pony commissions, but here we are. I really like this one, it's very cute. But for the moment, all we're really doing is just doing the line art for it. And then that's like all I can do today. I need to get approval for the line art before we can progress. So we're just gonna do the line art, and then once the line art's done, we're gonna move over to a different project. I think I struggle finding the perfect line width for my goobies, because people who know me know that I like to use a lot of line variation in my more detailed art, but it takes a really long time for me to add in that line variation because I'm very particular with it. So for my goobies, I don't do that. But because I don't do that, I struggle a lot finding the perfect line width. Hello everybody, welcome in. How is everyone doing today? I'm gonna be working on a top secret project after we do this line art. And by top secret, I mean you guys will see me working on it, but I won't be zooming out, so you guys won't be able to see the whole project. You'll just be able to see a tiny, tiny, tiny project of the art, tiny part of the project. I'm specifically working on rigging an eye. I spent a long time trying to rig an eye yesterday and it didn't end up working out. I had to scrap a lot of the work I did. So I'm gonna be rigging an eye when I'm done with this, because it's been plaguing my brain since I went to bed last night. I'm gonna add like a little crinkle in the muzzle, kind of like... I want to add a crinkle in the muzzle. We'll leave it blank for now, I think. Tired? Poor thing. Why don't you get some sleep? Go sleep. What are you doing, Nemi? And Nemi's huffing and puffing. Oh my god! Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome in, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Sylv. I'm an artist and animator, professional man and woman appreciator. You won't see me streaming without a tea in my hand, and today we're just doing a little bit of artwork. We're just doing a little bit of doodles. How are you? How is your stream? Welcome in. Can't sleep, stream just started. Yeah, what time is it? For you, it's like what? 10 o'clock? 11? 10, 11, 12 o'clock? Something like that. The art looks yummy. Aw, thank you. We're just doing a silly gooby. 9:18? Oh, it's really early for you. I mean, like, considering the times you have been going to sleep, I guess. We did art, turned the VGen mascot into a furry. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm still waiting for my verification on VGen to go through. I sent it through a little bit ago and they're like, oh, it can take up to 2 months for your application to be approved. And I'm like, oh, I get it because it's verified by humans, but also, oh, I need to put more listings up and I can't do that until my verification's gone through. Just recently got an artist code? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I don't remember who I got my artist code from. I think, okay, so there's this animator that I looked up to a lot back in the days of Flipnote Hatina, if anybody knows what Flipnote Hatina is. And their name on Flipnote Hatina was Bluesky, aka like Zara. And I adore them and their content. And I'm like a couple, I want to say maybe like 5 years ago or something, I made this cute little post celebrating one of my OC's birthdays. And I drew that OC with one of Bluesky's OCs and the OC of another animator that I like saw on that platform named Sweetie. And Sweetie's really cool. Sweetie's really nice. But Bluesky's came on in and was like, oh my god, this is so cool, blah, 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 blah. And now, like, we're mutuals. I wouldn't go as far as to say we're friends, mostly because I'm too shy to DM them and they're too busy. So we're stuck at mutuals, but I'm like 90% sure that she is how I got my VGen code, because I know for a fact that I got my Bluesky code from her back when Bluesky was, like, invite only. So it might have been my childhood animator idol that gave me my VGen code. Don't like that. I like this eye. I feel like the eyebrow needs to come in more. Like... One of my friends who I commission frequently gave me mine. Hell yeah, dude. I love like, I think the invite code thing is kind of like a double-edged sword. Because, like, on one hand, you get really cool connections like this. Like, people will invite their artist friends. People will, like, you know, like, just bring in other people who they know are good artists and good people. But then I see this happening as well, which is actually against VGen's TOS. I don't know if the artists who are doing this know that. But then you've also got the artists who are like, ah, oh, VGen art code giveaway. Like, just, like, follow me and retweet this post and you could get a VGen code. And it's like, one, that's against VGen's policy. And two, it's like, you're not verifying the person who you're giving the code to. So for all we know, you could be giving it to a Gen AI slop, like, tech bro. But it doesn't matter to you because they won the raffle. So I think it's a double-edged sword to give artists the ability to invite other artists. That being said, I think it's totally cool to share the art codes with your friends and stuff like that. I really like that aspect of it. Like, oh, I'm really enjoying the platform. I want my friends to also really enjoy the platform. That's a really cute and wholesome part of it that I like. Way too hard to get a code outside of a friend. I tried via Twitter and Instagram weekly for months. Actually, wait, I think that, no, I got my Bluesky code from, well, Bluesky's, the animator, not the platform. I think I won one of the VGen raffles, I think is how I got my VGen code. It's rough because since they only do it like once a month or something like that, and there's only so many people they let in at once, it can take a while. That being said, there are also a lot of, like, humans behind the staff that, like, verify people's artwork and stuff and verify, like, reports and everything. So, ideally, if an AI slop bro or a tracer or whatever does end up on the platform, then it's only a matter of time before they get taken down. Although I'm pretty sure there's been a little bit of controversy around that. I don't actually remember. I just use the platform to draw pictures. They do weekly. Oh, really? The number they give is interaction-based. Right, that's, yeah. I do remember that part of it. Speaking of interaction-based posts, right? So the website Throne has a Bluesky page, right? And a little while ago, when Pokemon Procopia was really, really popular, they did this whole raffle thing. And they were like, oh yeah, retweet, tag another streamer, and you have a chance to win a Switch 2 with Pokemon Procopia on it. And a lot of people applied for that. A lot of people were like, oh, cool. Myself included, by the way. A lot of people were like, oh, cool, a chance to get a Switch 2 and play Procopia, here we go. And they said that you had like 72 hours to apply, and then they would pick a winner. And Throne has a really, really good reputation for, at least from what I've seen, they have a good reputation for keeping their word when it comes to raffles and giving things away. Like, just before that raffle, they had given away, like, 3 copies of Procopia. They have given away, like, just random things on streamers' Throne lists. Like, they've been good at it. But for some reason, and every now and again, I check their Throne page. I check their Throne social media Bluesky page to make sure. But for some reason, this Procopia raffle with the Switch 2 is the only one where they just quietly did nothing with it. Like, it's been 3 weeks, I think, and they still haven't publicly announced who the winner of that raffle was. And the interesting part is that they did another raffle before announcing the winner of the Switch 2 and the Procopia stuff. Actually, I'm gonna look at it now because I just remembered that. Let me see. I'm gonna open it on a different window. I need to know now. Go to Throne's page. I'll pull it up for you guys as well. I'll find the post first, and then we'll see if they actually did it. Blah, blah, blah. Go, 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 go. They've made a lot of posts since then. Ooh, wait, they deleted it. Chad. Did they delete the initial? What happened? Oh, okay, wait a minute. What have I stumbled into? Chat, deadass, they deleted that giveaway post. They deleted that giveaway post, and they've done another giveaway since then. No, I must be tripping. I must be tripping. Surely I just missed it. Wait. What degeneracy are we getting ourselves into today? So, we were talking about, like, giveaways. We were talking about VGen giveaways, and I was like, oh, that reminds me. Like, a few weeks ago, Throne did a giveaway, and they were saying that one person would win a Switch 2 and Pokemon Procopia, and then 2 other people would win just a copy of Pokemon Procopia. And Throne has a pretty good history of announcing winners of their giveaways and, like, you know, actually following through. But I thought it was really weird because they were like, oh, this giveaway ends in 3 days. But it's been 3 weeks and there's been no announced winner. So I was a little bit curious what was going on. So I'm on their Bluesky page right now trying to find the original giveaway post, and it's gone. They didn't announce a winner. They didn't announce a winner, and they deleted the giveaway post. And I know they deleted the giveaway post because I remember they made that post after announcing the winner for a different giveaway, which had to do with like yoga pants or something like that. So they did their yoga pants giveaway. And then they did this Switch 2 giveaway. And I'm scrolling through because I was like, no, I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. Maybe I missed it. It's gone. Oh, wait, no, chat, I found it. It's older than I thought it was. It's not 3 weeks old, it's a month old. It's a month old, and they still haven't picked a winner. I'm looking through the comments, because usually when they announce a winner for a giveaway, they will quote tweet the post, and then they'll put, oh, here was the winner for this giveaway. And they haven't done that yet. So I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt and see maybe they announce the winner in the comments this time. But it doesn't look like they have either. I'm just seeing a bunch of people who have applied for the giveaway. Scrolling through, there's a lot of comments.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello. Yep, they still have not given... They still haven't announced a winner for the giveaway. It was a month ago. I remember I took down my quote tweet because I was like, there's no way that this is still going through. Oh my god, wait, no, people are asking questions about it. Wait, I'm not the only one. Wait, I'm putting it on screen. I'm not the only one who's been sus about this. I just clicked on the quote tweets. Or whatever they're called on Bluesky, the quote shares. Let me show you guys. This one. I'm not the only one who's been asking about this. What happened to this giveaway? Yo, Throne, whatever happened to this giveaway? Who won? Did someone win this, or do I keep hoping? Okay, people have started to ask questions. People have started to ask questions. Not a lot of people, but people are curious who won this giveaway. So hopefully something comes of this, because I want to believe that Throne has the best intentions and this giveaway has just slipped through the cracks, because Throne does have a history of legitimately picking winners and giving away prizes. They have a history of following through on their giveaways. This is the first giveaway of theirs that I've seen where they just haven't picked a winner and they quietly ignored it. So hopefully something comes of that. Cause that's just a little bit sus. But you know what? We keep moving. I'm honestly surprised that other people are curious about it. All right, there we go. Sorry, that was a weird rabbit hole to go down. I just really needed to know what happened there, because the talk of VGen code giveaways reminded me. Pretty sure he hasn't even tricked a winner. With all due, I don't mean to sound rude when I'm talking about this, but do you know what we're talking about, Reaper? Because it's not a person. It's not a person who's doing the giveaway. It's a company. And as I said previously, the reason why people were hyped for this giveaway is because this company has a history of actually following through on their giveaways. They have a pretty good history of following through and actually giving people their prizes. So this is a little bit strange for Throne. Hopefully we get some news on that soon. I'm pretty sure I deleted my quote tweet because I was like, man, this is kind of sketchy. But I would at least like to know the outcome. Like, what the fuck's going on with it? Only the company that would allow it? What are you talking about? Throne is the company. Throne is a partner of Nintendo. Like, Nintendo is an official partner of Throne. Alright, do I want to use circles or do I want to hand draw the telescope? I think hand drawing it will give it that goob feel. Because the goobs aren't really meant to be... I know I say they're not meant to be super clean, but I do end up making them look super clean because that's just how I like them. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, sorry, I'm still thinking about the throne thing because, like, it's baffling to me because if you go through their Bluesky post history, you can see that after they made the giveaway post about the Switch 2, they did a giveaway for, again, like, yoga pants. And they picked a winner for that giveaway. Actually, they picked two. They picked two winners for that giveaway, and they gave the yoga pants over. Like, that was, and that happened after the Switch 2 one. So I'm still thinking about it, man. It's like, what is going on? I'd really like to know. Do I want to do the string yet? Nah, I don't want to do the string yet. Go down. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna readjust my legs. I'm having a bad leg day, chat. I mean, I'm always having a bad leg day, but you know what I mean. I walked to and from the store. It was uphill both ways. I say that like it's a joke, but it actually is uphill both ways. Also, my elbow has been really fucking me up lately. Maybe they laid off the guy responsible for the giveaways and just decided to pivot to cheaper items for engagement. That could be a thing. And, you know, maybe this is me being entitled. Maybe I'm out of line for saying this. But I feel like the people who applied for this giveaway deserve to know what happened to it. Like, it sounds weird because they didn't pay any money, you know? It was literally just a like, a retweet, and a tag. So, like, it was completely free. They didn't technically lose anything. But I think they still deserve to know what happened. Especially since, again, they did a separate giveaway after, and that giveaway already has their winner, and the prizes have already been given out. Not being entitled for wanting, if you're wanting the giveaway, you're not, I can't talk. TLDR not being entitled, it's not being entitled to want to know. I don't think it is. I think it's pretty fair to at least want to know what happened to the giveaway. Especially if you entered. I'm pretty sure my entry has been revoked because, again, I'm like 90% sure I deleted that quote retweet that I made as my entry. Because I was like, this feels a little scammy, I don't know, and I deleted it. But the people who did apply, I feel like they deserve to know. I'm just curious, I'm just nosy. I don't think you're in the wrong just for wanting to know what happened. It's not like you're demanding compensation. Yeah, I agree. I do think someone should win the Switch too, because, you know, that's what the post was made for. I'm not saying it has to be me specifically. In fact, I've said multiple times, I'm pretty sure my vote is null and void at this point. Or my... You know, I don't think I'm part of that competition anymore. But I think someone deserves it. Or at the very least, yeah, to know what happened. I don't know. I'm just a little bit tired of engagement bait, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck my arm. So chat, I have a weak ulnar nerve in my left elbow. And I fucked it up really, really bad pulling the groceries up the hill this morning because I had Nemi's litter in there, which on its own, Nemi's litter is like 25 liters. But then I also had like a handful of groceries on top of that I was pulling up this hill, and it really, really fucked up my elbow. And it's in my dominant hand, so it's like, oh, drawing's painful today. But that's okay, because I'm not supposed to color this until the line art is approved by the commissioner, so we get to save this. Save as. This will be line work proofs. Alright, let me really quickly send this over. There's a possibility that they will respond to me by the time... Not by the time, but like before the stream ends. So if they do, we'll hop back over and finish it. It just needs flat color and the outer line. So it would be really quick to finish, but I do want to make sure that the line work is approved first. Missions, where are they? Running the line work past you. See it changes. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a really fun thing. Has a lap cat. I have cat sleeping next to me. When he was a little kid, when he was growing, he used to love sleeping in my lap while I was working. But now not only is that not good for my knee, he's just too large. He's just too large for it. Alright, we're gonna close these. I'm not gonna open the next program until I have it set up in a way that doesn't show you guys the full picture of what we're doing today. Because I don't want you guys to be spoiled. I'm just waiting for it to open. We're doing this because I was trying to do it yesterday and it ended up not working out. I had to delete a big chunk of my work, and since waking up today, this is the only thing that's been on my brain. Just opening up the file. At least I think it's trying to open the file. Perfect. All right. I do not need the update notes. Drag this over here. We're gonna hella zoom in so you guys can't see jack shit. Okay. I think I'm also gonna turn off everything except for what we're working on. So we'll turn off this. Actually, just turning that off should be fine. We're gonna do the eyebrow as well. Do that. Did I turn off the hair? I did. I turned off the hair. Why is the hair still... Oh no, it's not the hair that's still visible. Okay. Turn off these. Turn off... Where's the back of the hair? That. Okay, cool. You guys can't see anything but what I want you to see. This is good. Shit, where is it? Steam, VR chat, tits, mix it up, Discord. Clip Studio is closed. Do I need to reload? Oh my god, Chai, hello. There's some spicy things behind the wall. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Oh, here we go. Perfect. This is what we're doing today. Let's see if we can resize this. I've never worked with a program like this, so because it's a lot of like nodes and stuff like this on the left-hand side, I want you guys to be able to see everything that we're working on. I don't think you need to see all this. I think what you need to see is the parameters. And this will do. There we go. Tear down the background and reveal the spice. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There will be spice eventually. Not now. Give us that ghost pepper spice. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. That's good. Decided to pick up Zenless Zone Zero again. Trying to speedrun the week's events. Oh, damn. That sounds good. Apply node to part. Part move when node move. Asset needs to be cut into major bend points. That's basically it. That's legit. That's basically it. Now chat, I'm still learning. So there is a chance that I'm going to fuck up. I'm going to have to undo things. You're gonna see some really ugly work in progress stuff. But we're doing it together. And I hope that makes it okay. I am gonna pull up my teacher. Here's my teacher. I gotta make sure it's turned down. I don't care about your new body mascara. I just want to learn. Why have I got ads? I'm just a silly guy trying to learn how to do a cool thing. He who controls the spice controls the universe. I believe it, honestly. Alright, so what we're doing is we're working with this parameter stuff today. Whoops. Did I do something wrong there? I don't know. Bring this up. So what I need to do is, I believe we're adding new parameters. Yeah, we're adding new parameters. Fuck, how do I add a new parameter again? I've already forgotten, I'm already stupid. Can I just right clear? I'm not sure. Oh wait, there's a little, okay, there's a little plus down here. New parameter. So we need, I left physics 1 30 by negative 30. They wanted blend shape, I think. Blend shape. Put this in the eyes layer. And then we can Replicate this parameter. Rename it to I left physics 2. Replicate this parameter. And rename it to I left physics 3. Alright, if I remember correctly, what I need to do with the new parameters is we're doing like iPhysics. Duh, they're called iPhysics layers. What do I have? Here's the left eye. Here's the left eye. Pupil physics. This is what we want. And then we want... Actually, no, just pupil physics is fine, I think. Wait, let me delete this and do it again. How do I... Label, manage... How do I get rid of it? Do I just hit delete? Oh, I do. It really do be that easy. Alright, so now I need to grab everything about the eye. Oh, I won't grab the eye shine though. We'll grab everything else. This is the deformer thing. So this is iris physics. Please let me do it. No! It needs a parent deformer. Why does it need a parent deformer? Does it need this one? Whoops. Uh-oh. I've messed up. What about this? If I do this... Actually, I will grab the eye shine. I've changed my mind. I'm a loser. Alright, this is... physics for the eye. Create? No, why won't you let me make it? Oh no! I have a problem already. I'm trying to make a deformer for the art layers. And it won't let me because it needs a parent deformer. And this makes me sad. What do you mean you need a parent deformer? Is it because I need 3 here? Can I do this now? No. What parent deformer could you possibly need? I'm a little confused. I don't know why as a parent object. Do I need to... I'm still learning, chat. No, she doesn't do anything fancy. Oh no. I'm revealing to chat how stupid I am because I can't get a simple deformer to work. No! Okay, what if we do... No, these ones don't need deformers. How did these ones become deformers? Can I... If I make a deformer for a deformer... Wait. This isn't how she does it. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not working. That worked. That worked. So now if I grab this... Whoops. If I grab this... Perfect. That's what we want. Alright, so... Oh my god, chat. I'm learning in real time. Hello! In modeling, you can't have a child without a parent. True facts. We're speaking true facts right now. Hi, Skinner. Welcome in. Steals all the nuggies and a random art tool. Someone's just being greedy tonight, aren't they? Welcome in. I want to resize this to be more in tune with the shape of the eye. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now, we have... Oops. We have I physics. Left 1. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Oh, darling. We knew going in. Listen, I'm not that stupid. I'm just a bit silly, okay? And look, I'm not afraid to look stupid in front of chat. That's why I'm doing this on stream. Alright, so on this side, we want this to be a little skinnier. A little taller. Perfect. And then on this side, we want it to be a little shorter and a little fatter. Perfect. Oh, we're gonna have some mad eye jiggles. My co-worker's been sadly Pokemon scalping the local stores near us, but that got me looking at Pokemon cards again. Oh no. What have you done? You're never stupid, just publicly learning. Thank you, Swift. Thank you, I appreciate that. Also, hello. Wait, you thought I considered you smart? No, I just thought I was considered not dumb. There's a difference. I'd do anything for Sylveon EX158-131 from the Prismatic. Can you send me a photo? I don't speak nerd. I don't know what that is. Send me a photo on Discord. Oh, wait, hang on. We got feedback for our commission. Okay, perfect. Alright, perfect. Alright. We could go back and finish the commission right now, but I'm too busy setting all this up. So... I consider you average. That's all I ever wanted. Thank you. Alright, thanks for the picture, Chai. I will take a look in a minute. We could finish the commission now, but I already set up all this eye stuff, so I want to do the eye and then we'll finish the commission. And then what does she do on Physics 2? On Physics 2, she's just working with like the line work. So I don't think I need Physics 2. I could add like some sparkle movement, some movement of this eye shine bit. Yeah. Onto Physics 2, which is this one. Could possibly... Can I add a deformer just to this? Or does it need to have one of those stupid parent things? No, this works. Okay, cool. So... resize it. So when the eye goes into this phase, when the eye goes into this phase, we could probably have this eye shine move like over here and maybe make it even a little bigger. Why didn't that... Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Now we put physics on it? There we go. Okay. Oh shit, bro. Alright, so now we can do what we did before, which is like move it down here. Make it a little bigger. And then if we do this... Perfect. Oh, perfect. And then if we go over here, it's all fat. Could maybe exaggerate this a little more. And then I think actually over here, it might be smaller, more slender, a little taller like this. There you go. Whee. Great, we have eye shine jiggle now too. I didn't have that before. We're learning. Okay. Eye physics 3, I'm gonna leave for the eyelashes, because the eyelashes are what, like, triggered me the most. Flamed their ass. Chai, you won't be offended if Vanny and your me get divorced. Divorce. I'm so glad we're on the same page here. I'm gonna do a me divorce stream. Like, the stream doesn't end until I get Chai and Vanny to divorce. Alright, so I think now... Oh, perfect. Now I get to play around with this. So if I go... Oh shit, I already forgot. Synthesize. Parameter settings. Oh fuck, which one is it? Settings for eye blinking and lip sync, I think is what it is. Yeah, settings for eye blinking and lip sync. Open, open, perfect. Can you guys, if I open this window, can you guys see it? Let me check. What is this software? What is this, a witchcraft? This is live 2D cubism. Who gets the kid? Well, the me is actually old enough to... Teacup's actually old enough to live by herself, so I don't think anyone will get the kid. I think she'll just move out. Although, to be fair, I have noticed that Teacup gets along with Chai a lot more than she gets along with Vanny. Whenever Vanny's relationship with Chai goes down, Vanny's relationship with Teacup also goes down. So I think Chai will be keeping Teacup if there was to be a custody battle. Are they becoming that annoying couple all up in your face about everything and make it their whole personality? No, actually, Vanny and Chai are the most stable relationship on the island. Who is Teacup? Oh, Chai. Do I need to get my Switch? Do I need to get my Switch and like plug it all in? Teacup is your daughter. You and Vanny had a daughter. Teacup is your daughter. Alright, if I open this window, can you guys see it? You can't. Perfect. I'm gonna zoom all the way in. When was this? A while ago. I'm gonna be so dead ass. A while ago. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna delete a bunch of these parameters that I have because I need to reset them now anyway. Delete these. Output settings? No. Alright, hang on. Switch from YouTube to Twitch because being the only viewer makes me lonely. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, the YouTube chat is pretty empty. We mostly stream to YouTube for archival purposes because Twitch doesn't have, like, Twitch has a limited archive space now. But welcome in, it's so nice to see you. Teacup is never getting fed. Sorry, I had post-birth amnesia. Archive, oh my god, Dennis! Hi, how you doing? I'm so excited to see you, Dennis. Welcome in. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna turn off window capture and we're gonna do display capture instead so you guys can see all the fun pop-ups that I'm getting. I think it's this one? Yeah. Just finished your hour-long Tomodachi video? Perfect. There is another hour-long Tomodachi live video coming soon. There is another one coming soon. But to be fair, that hour-long video that's coming up next week was originally an 11-hour stream. So I feel like I did pretty good cutting it down. Is this a commission? No, this is for me. I'm learning how to do 2D rigging again because my computer can't handle having a full 3D model every single stream. It's really wearing it down, so I'm gonna switch to 2D for a little bit. And if I'm good at it, and if I like it, then maybe I'll take some commissions. I don't feel comfortable taking any right now, because I'm still learning. But right now, we are trying to rig the eye physics here. So we've got IL open, IR open, eyeball X, eyeball Y. 0, 50, 10, 20, that's fine. Go over here into presets, we're gonna add 3 pendulums. And then over here, is it here? No, it's in, no, this is output settings. We're gonna add physics 1, 2, and 3. We haven't done anything on 3 yet. 3 is gonna be where I do my eyelash physics. And then now, We're gonna set this, the scale. If I right click, oh fuck. If I right click here, edit all values in the column. What did I have it at before? I think it was like 40. I don't remember. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, chat. Look at that. Look at the eyeball. It's subtle. I like it. All right. I do like the eye shine jiggle as well. I'm kind of glad that I added that in. That's pretty cool. Hi, Dennis. Sorry I haven't been catching your streams. Skinner, how dare you? Switch to 2T. Dennis. Dennis, in front of my cat. In front of my Knuckles the Echidna video game controller holder. Come on, man. I don't know if you've seen, but I've actually been doing some digital art too. Ooh, Dennis, send it to me. I want to see. I want to see. Send it to me. I always get so excited when my friends start doing their own artwork. I fucking love seeing it. I was gonna edit the jiggle, but I think the subtle eye jiggle is fine, actually. Like now? Yes. Right now. If you don't want me to put it on stream, I won't put it on stream, but like, send it to me. I want to see. We did give Vanny a love rival. Yeah. Yeah, we did, actually. Sonic the Hedgehog's on the island now. Dennis, Sonic the Hedgehog is on my Tomodachi Life Island. Can you believe it? Alright, I'm not gonna edit the parameters for the eye jiggle. I actually think it's fine. I like it a lot. This is where I struggled. I was working on the eyelash physics for like an hour yesterday, and I ended up having to, well, not an hour, maybe like 45 minutes. And I had to scrap all of it because it didn't look good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to eyelash physics 3. We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna make another parameter. Oh, do I need another parameter for the upper eyelash? I think I do. But we'll make it apparent to the upper eyelash parameter. This is upper eyelash physics. Create? It doesn't like when I do that. Okay, we'll just do it like this. What if I only add it to this parameter? Okay, it likes that. It likes when we do that. Here. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, so we're gonna add these to IL Physics 3. Already crushing on Shadow. I don't think is anyone canonically crushing on Shadow yet? I don't remember. Did you get it? I did get it. I'm gonna switch over from my commission account to my main account so I can take a look. I can't believe we weren't friends on Discord already, Dennis. What the hell? Dude! Aw, oh, dude. Yo, this looks cool. I like all of the Sonic in a dress. I like it. Alright, hang on, chat. Look at this. Dennis said it's okay. I'll drag it over. Drag it over. Look at this. How cool is that? I love the effects that you're putting on the eyes too. That's so cool. And the fire? Damn, dude. I thought we were too. I thought we were too. That's insane. But Dennis, this is really cool. I watched tutorials for the eyes. Well, it paid off. They look very nice. And then we've got some Sonic in other clothing. I like this. I like actually that you can, like, you added the sense of flow to the dress part because Sonic is in motion, so it makes sense for the dress to also have a sense of motion to it. That's really cool. I like this one too. Blue on blue. And the detailing on the back of this one with like all of the stitching and stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice. He's wearing shorts underneath. That's so cool. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my tea. Dude, this is amazing. I'm so proud of you. This is awesome. All right, hang on. I need to see the... That's a really pretty card. Okay, yeah. I understand why you want this card, Chai, with the glitter and everything. It looks like it would feel like sandpaper to touch, you know what I mean? That's pretty. Ooh, I like the stand too. I put way too much faith in you just then, Chai. Scrolling through our DMs, trusting you not to send me anything grotesque. Thank you very, very much. It means a lot to me. Nah, dude. You deserve it. Very pretty. I like it. You gotta send me when you're working on new stuff. I want to see your art journey. If that's okay. You don't have to, but I would like to see it. Alright, so. These eyelashes are gonna give me trouble. So what I want to do is, for this side, I want to tilt them up a little bit. Really simple. Should be very simple, right? And tilt them up a little bit on this side. And then on this side, we're going to tilt them down a little bit. I'm going to make this bigger. 1 second. Wait, why didn't... Oh. Too big. There we go. Too small. There we go. I'm gonna bring this down. Just a little, nothing too drastic, because last time I tried to make it too drastic, it fucked everything up. Now we've got okay. That shouldn't cause any problems. Right? Right? That shouldn't cause any problems? It's causing problems, I can see it. Right there. That son of a bitch. Alright, we also need to add the eye physics for eye closed, I guess. In here. That's not what I want to do. Actually, do we need to add eye physics, eyelash physics to eyes closed? I don't think so. We just gotta make sure that it works. Nope, that's head tilt. We don't want that. Leave the head tilt alone. Ooh, that's pretty gross. Why is the mesh not followed me down here? Very strange. Okay, well, hang on. What does this look like in motion? Ah! Oh shit, there we go. I didn't think it would zoom all the way back out. There we go. Jump scare. Good grief. She's naked. Sorry, that is just not what I was expecting. Oh no, I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, what I want to do... Did I add a preset? I don't think I did. I think the eye jiggle is fine, but the eyelash jiggle is way too much. So we're gonna like shorten these. That's not what it did. Hang on. Let me use my mouse instead of my stylus. I think what we want to turn down is this. No, it's not. How do I make the pendulums shorter again? Can I click and drag? No. Fuck, I don't remember. How do I make the pendulum shorter again? Shaking duration. Okay. Let's change... Wait, why do I have 4? I should only have 3. Yeah, that jiggles way too much for an eyelash. Girl, what are you doing? Wait, why can't I change this? I'm trying to click and drag. It doesn't... Oh, there we go. I can change the top. It didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. But now the eye doesn't really jiggle. Maybe we need to exaggerate the, Maybe we need to exaggerate the squash and stretch on the eye so that we can still have subtle movement in the eyelash. I don't think the eyelashes need to move that much. Trying to move it like really, really low. But that's barely anything. Maybe like here. She got them anime boob physics on her eyelashes. I'm not trying to. Can I see the whole pendulum? That would be nice. I like the visual representation. Okay, so let's make this shorter. But maybe these a bit longer. Ah, nice and subtle, right? It's too stiff. What if we make the first shake really long, but we like delay the other shakes? I like that. Alright, I'm gonna move this over to this window so I don't flash bang anyone with the non-outfitted version. I'm gonna come back over here. I can't come back over here. I gotta close this window first. Thank you. Are you implying the world would be better if we all had those physics? Having jiggle physics on the eyeball always made me feel uncomfy because of how drastic other VTubers have it. Like, they do the whole, like, boing, boing. Like, they jiggle like this, right? But their eyes, and I'm like, girl, I can't. That's atrocious. But a subtle shake, I don't mind a subtle, like, resetting of the eye, you know, as it adjusts to its surroundings. But we are gonna make this more drastic simply because the more subtle settings in our physics thing kind of demand that these be more drastic. That's fine. We can leave the eye shine the way it is. Eyelash. Upper eyelash physics. Okay. Let's try this again. And then we gotta do the whole thing again with the bottom eyelash. Ah! Why does it keep opening on this window? It's okay, she's bold, so it's fine. Alright, I think this looks good. What do you guys think about the eye jiggle? Do you think it's too subtle? you think it's too dramatic? I think it looks fine. Maybe even a tiny bit more dramatic, but I'm not sure. I don't like when they go super jiggly. Hang on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off literally the rest of her body so we don't get flash banged by naked bald Sylve anymore. Turn off the face and the ears, turn off the mouth. Like literally just looking at the eyes. Turn off the neck, turn off the torso, turn off the arms, the legs. There, it is literally just the eyes. Just a touch more, I reckon maybe you're right. We'll have a sippy. Good tea is good. Alright, a little more. This side. A little more. Alright, now when I go into modeling, you should just see her eyes. Perfect. Oh, and like the highlight for her hair, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. Okay. I'm waiting for it to do it again. Yeah, I like that. I think that's fun. I think that's good. Alright, now we gotta do the lower eyelash. The eye in its normal position. Where's the lower eyelash? Lower eyelash. Gonna do lower eyelash physics. Create. We're gonna put these onto IL Physics 3. Did the eyelash change? Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, so for this side, this eyelash is coming up a little bit. Without the clipping would be nice. And then on this side, this eyelash is coming down a little bit. Is that... Girl? Girl, what are you doing? There we go. Alright. Let's see. Trying to teach my classes as my physics just don't stop for the whole... Chat, today we're learning about physics. Oh, do you see that? I see that. What is that? Wait. What? What happened? Alright, both of those work. Make sure I go to lower eyelash physics. Eye open. How could you do this to me, girl? Girl! It's the upper eyelash again. Girl, I thought you were better than this, girl. Okay, that's better. That's better. See that? Can you like curl in like that? Girl. Girl, okay. I think we got it. Keep in mind, this took me half an hour to do last night and I failed. So the fact that I'm like getting close to it is making me very happy right now. Okay, there's a little... I don't know if you can see my mouse. A little right there when the eyelash closes. But we can fix that pretty easy. If I go to the lower eyelid. Upper eyelid, lower eyelid. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... How are we gonna do? That's what we want to hide. So what I'm thinking is we come over here with the lower eyelid. Bury that in here. Kind of make it look like a smooth shape. I make this... Actually, I don't need to make it smaller. I can just go with the individual nodes like this. And... Girl! Girl, I see you! Girl! Stop that! No, not eyelash physics. Not eyelid physics, sorry. Upper eyelash physics. Where are they? Girl, I see you. Stop trying to be slick with me, girl. Yeah. Alright. You're trying to be cheeky with it. It's not cute. I'm gonna move these. Oh, not those. I'm gonna move these inner ones. Ooh, not too much though. I don't want you to like... flip. There we go. Okay, so now... You cooperating with me, girl? Girl! What are you doing? Stop that! Girl. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing, girl? What is this? What? What? Girl. It's such a small part of the eye, I'm debating if it's even worth it. But it's like, I can see it, and the fact that I can see it bothers me. That close. Oh, girl. What you doing? This is why it took me like an hour to fix yesterday. And why I had to restart, because it looks good, and then you see all these tiny, tiny, tiny things, and you're like, "Argh." Alright. I don't care that that's like that, because the eyes won't be closed for very long. Bro, why are you so messy, girl? I'm trying, I'm trying, girl. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to upper eyelash physics. We're going to also apply pins, not like this, not like this. We're gonna also apply pins like this. I don't know how I'm supposed to work with this. Is the mesh doesn't move with me. It does for this one. But for upper eyelash physics, it doesn't. Did I goof? I might have goofed. Alright, hang on. What are we working with? Modeling, physics. It's not awful, but it's kind of like I can see it. Can I? Am I gaslighting myself? No, there's something. This one. Have a look at this one. That's what I'm seeing. That's what that's what I'm seeing. That white gap there. Alright, hang on. Upper eyelid. Where are you, upper eyelid? Alright. Listen to me, girl. Yeah? You feel me, girl? No, not like that, girl. Girl. Don't piss me off, girl. What the fuck did I do here last night? Chat, don't ever let me work on something this complex when I'm tired, or I'm hungry, or... like, even if I'm not tired, just if it's really late at night, don't let me do this. What the fuck did I do last night? What is this mess? Alright, mess or not, it works. Alright, what about now? Fix the eyelid. That actually doesn't look that bad. Don't fucking curse. Oh my fucking god, my ears. Dennis, I am so fucking sorry. I'm god, I'm so goddamn sorry. This is your free will, you deal with it. Alright, I don't think that looks better. It's just the... okay, that looks better. It's just this pesky little... You know what you are. You. Alright, we're going to... I don't know why it's doing this. Upper eyelash... what is going wrong between here? Oh, I see it. I'm gonna move these individual nodes. Oh, it's still there, but it's not nearly as bad. It's basically non-existent there. And it's slightly there. Okay, but I don't think it's egregious. Fix. So what the fuck? You shouldn't fucking swear, you cunt. Hey. Be careful who you're calling cunt, you cunt. Fucking fight you in the back of the Maccas at midnight. No knives, just fists. Although you're British, so you probably would rely on a knife. Coward. Alright, that looks fine. And this eye is okay. Yeah. I'm trying to keep an eye on like this corner bit. I think that's alright. I think it's alright. That took me forever to do last night. Alright, I am happy with this, I think. I'm gonna look at it again. Yes, I'm happy with this. Good enough. You guys won't be super zoomed in on her eyes at any point in time anyway. It'll be more like that for you guys. So any of the tiny, tiny details you might not even see. Alright, I'm happy. I got my blink. Can we do eyebrows now? Where do the eyebrows come into play? Eye physics. She does the eye physics for a while. Oh yeah, because she does her eyelash physics as well. Eyebrows. Alright, before we go to the eyebrows, I'm gonna go pee. I need to go pee pee. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee pee pee. I'm back. Jiggles and P, what a stream. Stream? Dennis, you're lucky you're literally just a curling stone. Otherwise, I'd ban you. Ridiculous. The shit. You come into my stream. I'm any heater now. You come into my stream. Uninvited. Welcome, but I'm invited. And you come in here and you make pee jokes in my chat. In my God-given Christian house of a chat room. I'm sorry? Oh, okay, everything's forgiven. You're fine. Christian? Yeah. We believe in our Lord Almighty, Christian Weston Chandler in this house. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's come over me today. Oh boy. Alright, I'm entering uncharted waters. I don't know what I'm doing with the eyebrows. Let's see. Okay, she goes onto the eyebrow. I'm gonna glue the
Now
shadow
that you have said it, it is now canon.
No. Uncharted. Hey computer, how do I unsubscribe? You can't. You can't. You're stuck here with me. Is that what she called? Guys, I'm just trying to make a cool thing, okay? I'm just trying to make a cool thing. I don't have eyebrow shadows, so I can ignore all this part. I don't need to glue anything to anything.
We now need to add Sonisha to the island.
I should not have said what I said, huh? I am immediately filled with regret saying that. What is Chris up to? What is Chris up to these days? Do they still believe they're a reincarnation of Jesus Christ? Or have they moved on from that? Sorry, I'm watching a thing. Select only the eyebrow and create a deformer. I can do that. This will be, I'm assuming, just eyebrow. Yeah, just eyebrow. Okay. Oh, no, that's too high. We want it like there. Want this down here. Perfect. Okay, we've got that going. I'm a reincarnation of the blue ghost from Pac-Man. I would believe you. You they're a Twitch streamer now? Wait, actually? There's a Resident Evil movie trailer. Oh, did the trailer drop? I've seen people talking about it. I haven't seen the trailer. Hang on. I'll pull it up on stream. You guys want a quick break? You guys want to see my YouTube, what my YouTube looks like? Let's see. I didn't know the trailer had come out. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Rotten Tomatoes. I'm excited, chat. Are you excited? Let's take a look. Wait, hang on. Let me turn off the relaxing jazz piano we've got. There we go. All right, chat. You ready?
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone. Hello?
Ooh. I've heard Zach Kreger is a massive fan of Resident Evil, so I'm excited. Those residents really are evil. Yeah. These are gonna be some pretty evil residents, I think.
I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but some things have happened. I'm in like a seriously fucked up situation right now.
Who is this guy?
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
September? Oh, dude.
I just wanted you to know.
Dude.
I love you.
I've heard that Zach Kreger is a massive Resident Evil fan, so I am very excited to see what a movie looks like in the hands of someone who actually likes and understands the franchise. I think it's interesting that they went with none of the established characters to be a main character. Because I like that idea. I want more anthologies. Not anthologies, but like I want more just random characters in the world of Resident Evil.
Do you remember? The 21st day of September?
I do remember. We were dancing the night away. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like other Resident Evil titles we've seen that are not so great, they pick, like, they just make up a character and they're like, this is your Resident Evil character, and it hasn't landed well before. But I am really excited to see where this goes. I really like the phone, like, ringing thing that they had throughout the trailer. It low-key gave me almost a Silent Hill vibe, that he was like trying to contact someone and you had the constant ringing of the phone in the back of the trailer. I don't know why. It gave me Silent Hill vibes. But I'm very excited to see where this goes. I gotta show Hal when he gets home. That creature in the door is freaky. I have no idea what that could be. I'm being so honest. I haven't played the original Resident Evil 1 in a hot minute. Sorry. I imagine this will take place in Resident Evil 2 because I imagine this is Raccoon City. But I haven't played Resident Evil 2 in a while, so I don't know what that creature could have been. Resident Evil and it's just some random NPC and not someone who can punch rocks or is trained at all. Well, I kind of like that aspect of it. That's why I liked Ethan Winters so much as a new pro tag. Sorry, I'm having a sippy. Who the fuck is the guy in the tunnel? I was gonna say it was a bloater, but bloaters are a Last of Us thing. How many kids do you think are gonna see the film and not know what a landline phone is? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not many. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not many because a lot of kids who don't know what a landline is aren't interested in Resident Evil to begin with. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's not gonna be a lot of kids watching this movie to begin with. And then of the kids watching that movie, I feel like majority of them would know what a landline is. They might not know what a cassette tape is. They might not know what a cassette tape or a VHS tape is. But I think they'll know what a landline phone is. Alright, back to eyebrows. So we added our deformer. We're going to eyebrow RY, which is this one. And we're adding 3 parameters, like so. And looks like we're gonna move down on the right and up on the left. Oh wait, we're gonna add brow R form as well. Want these together like this. Yeah. Brow R form as well. So we're keeping this in the middle, we're putting this on this side. Are we going up or down? I think to the, when we go to the left, we're going down. The parameter, blah. Moving it down, okay. Spends a lot of time fixing the shadow mesh, but we don't have a shadow, so it's fine. She doesn't deform it or anything. She just moves it up and down. Okay. Okay, we can do that. Work calls. Remember, I'll remember you as you were, like a weird humanoid equivalent of a Daffy Duck. Bye, Dennis. Very nice of you, Dennis. Alright, so we're going to come in here. We're just gonna move this down. And then on this side, I'm gonna move this up. I don't know how dramatic they should be. I think that's fine. Maybe we'll bring that up even higher. I think the ends should be very exaggerated. That way, when I pull like just a slight face in the middle, you can see noticeable movement. I think that's the trick. At least I hope that's the trick. Alright, so now we can go on to eyebrow form, and this is when we play with the deformer. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, go down here. Brow form. Oh, why does it do that? Didn't do anything in brow form. What? No, bro. What happened? The fuck? Let me... Yeah, that's normal. Why does bringing it over here lift it back up? That's so strange. Can I remove? Can I remove the links? Remove those parameters. We've got up and down. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I do... Hang on, I might have done something wrong. 1 second, Chad. We're learning together, Chad. Alright, so I think if I grab both of... If I grab both of these... Does that connect them? So if I go here... Why is this one higher? We want this one to be like here. And this one, yeah. Why does it move with this one? I don't get it. Select a parameter? I did select a parameter. But this one. Broken now. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I fucked up. Alright, let's try this again. Bring these. What's she doing differently? Hi, Rika. Welcome in. How you doing? What's she done? She moves the up and down. No, she's still doing the glue. I don't need the glue. What did you do differently? She got her eyebrow deformer, yeah, which we did. She's fucking around with the mesh, which we don't need to do. Oh, I see. Okay, wait, no, I see it. I see it. Keep this one here. Alright, now we can play with this one. It's still doing it. Alright, well, but now we play with this one. Why is it higher? I'm getting so annoyed. Now this one doesn't move. Stay there. This one comes down. This one goes up. Okay, cool. We've now this one is separate from that, which means it shouldn't. Okay, good. Now we go over here. We go like this, and this is where we get to play with the deformer. Finally, we're finally here. I don't know how this is gonna look, considering the way I've drawn the eyebrows. Oh, it was fucking Alibaba. I haven't ordered anything custom in such a long time. They just keep bothering me. Kind of. Actually, we want this one to come down. We want that one to come down. Middle line there. Good. Okay, and then we pop one of these. Oh, she's angry, chat. It looks disgusting. Hang on. I want to play around with the shape more. I'm just worried about stretching the line work too much. These in. I want to do like my classic curve and then up, which means this comes down, this stays up kind of, and then this comes like not at that point though, like this point. I want that to look super messy. Bring that in like this. I also realized I'm doing it on the wrong thing anyway. I'm gonna get rid of this anyway. It's on this side, right? Check. what's on this side? Grab. Just want to lay down the groundwork and then we can play around with the making sure it actually looks good from there. This comes up kind of high. I want this to kind of arc upwards like this. Angry. If it curls up, that's not. Alright, now I can go in with this and I can refine the line work. Make sure it's not too overboard. I've got the fuck did you just do? There we go. I've got Dangerous from from Epic the Musical stuck in my head right now. It's because I said Uncharted Waters before. And now I've got First Up, Uncharted Waters, like stuck in my head. I'm like, no. I'm very keen for the movie when that comes out. No matter how far you think you're going, you keep on rowing. I don't want to play with the anchor points. I want to play with these. And stretch them just enough. I don't want to fit here with blurriness. I think last time I made a model, my eyebrows were literally just lines rather than having their own specific shape. Which made them less readable, but also made it really easy to manipulate the shapes. Kind of miss that. But I also really like thick eyebrows. This here. Just want the line work to not look like such a hot mess. Like, look at that. Easy. If I can have... Ooh, that kind of works. If I can bring these top points down to the bottom points, it doesn't stretch the stretch the line. What are we doing? Look towards the sky. Ah! Trying to focus, and my brain just goes, well, it's a little bit dangerous. Like, no. No. Let me focus. Why did it reset the anchor points? Why does this play with the bottom of that line and the top of that line? I don't appreciate that. Yeah, your anchor point's so crazy. I think what I need is another deformer. I need to... I'm not getting the shape that I want. I'm getting close, but I can't do it without it looking super ugly. You know what I mean, chat? And that's kind of the shape I want, but look at how ugly the line work is. It also lengthens the whole eyebrow, which I don't want. Maybe that'll help. Bring all this in. Ooh, that looks... Why did it do that? Because I did it on the wrong thing. trying to play with the deformer. And with the deformer, I should be able to move all this over here without it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Don't like this shape. Do it again. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna make this bigger. All this is coming up. This is going up. These ones here are going down. These ones here. Let me make this a bit bigger again. Okay. Just tidy it up a little bit. Maybe I can't add that furrow without having just a little bit of it cut off.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, compa. Welcome in. How you doing? That might be the cleanest we can get. Might be the cleanest we can get. I do kind of like it. I am gonna go into this one though and move it down even lower. I think I'm gonna shift. Yeah. Okay. Go. Good. And then on the other side, are we doing like worried? Or are we doing shocked? It looks like we're doing shocked. She was angry on that side, and then on the other side... Where did the captions go? To the eyebrow. Okay, yeah. So the other side is a surprise. Over here. It already looks kind of surprised, but we can play around with this. Grab these bits. Pull them up higher. Ooh. Grab these bits. Also pull them up higher. Alright, cool. So now I get to go in here, link these, then if I go, is it right click? No, is it here? Synthesize corners? That just got rid of my deformer. Don't think I was meant to do that. I don't think I was meant to do that. Captions are gone again. Where do the captions keep going? Okay. Oh no, she does synthesize the corners. Eyebrow Y, R form. She does synthesize the corners. Maybe it's because I linked them first. Synthesize corners, eyebrow Y, R form. It's not working. Why is it getting rid of my deformer when I do? Ooh. Okay, it is working. I don't know why it wasn't before. Okay. I don't want the mesh. Click off something else. Okay. Not awful. Okay, we're going to... It looks like we're duplicating the eyes now. I'm gonna have a quick sippy. I might actually... How do I want to do this? I was gonna plug in my headphones so that I could hear what this person is saying. Because they're talking so fast, the captions can't really keep up. But, I don't think you guys will be able to hear my sweet, sweet bakery shop and cafe jazz. It looks like she's gonna delete the other eye. So if I go... close this, go to right eye. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the clipping for the hair. Right, gotcha. We're gonna delete the right eye entirely. But how will I... how will I know that it's symmetrical when I transfer it over? Do. Select the folder with the rigged eye. Okay. Select. Click eyebrow X. Okay, wait, so it should just... Okay, wait. I'm trusting her. I'm gonna save first. We haven't saved at all. I'm saving first, but I'm gonna trust her. Delete the right eye. Go into the left eye. And then, what does she do? Delete, and then she goes into the rigged eye. Okay. Selects everything within the rigged eye, which is all this. Actually, I'll copy the folder as well. All of this. Control C. Control C, and then we can go in not on a folder, Control V, paste. And then while everything is still selected, right click. Maybe we right click over here. Right click. Flip. And then she selects eyeball X. Looks like that's all she selects, eyeball X. Okay, so can I rename this folder? Table, child, manage, hierarchy. Can I edit? How do I rename folders? Will she go over how to rename it? Group, enable settings of image guides. Export parts, cut, copy, paste, select for movement, move here. I want to rename it. Out, yeah, I dragged it out. Now there's 2 independent eye folders. Alright, she doesn't go over it. Live 2D rename folder. select the folder node, click directly on the name. This? No. You lied. You're a liar. Name an existing folder. No, that's Windows. I need a rename. In the inspector panel. Ah, okay, wait, yeah. This one is right eye. Thank you, random Reddit page. Alright, so now in theory, if we go over to modeling, physics settings, both eyes should work now. Ooh, it's pretty. Okay, but do they both? Oh, hell yeah. I can see some like clipping there. I don't know what's causing that. Ooh, but other than that, it works. Okay, good. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna delete the right eye again. Yes. I'm gonna put, where's the face? Turn the face on. Go into left eye. Parameters. Eye white. Oh no, it shouldn't be. I turn off, say for example, the eyelashes. Oh yeah, it would actually. Okay. I'm just moving these outer bits. Not that. I'm just moving these outer bits so that the white of the eye extends beyond the eyelash. That way when we look around, there is no clipping. I don't know why it's doing that, but now I have to double check the blink again. No, not that. Not that. This one here is fine, actually. The bottom row is fine. But now if I blink, where's the eye are open? Alright, we need to squash this a little. Going too far. I want it like on the edge, but not. Ow. Dude, I'm trying to focus, bro. I'm just trying to animate some eyes, bro. All these, so they're on the outside. Very rude. Very rude, even. Alright, we want these to cover up this. Fucking excuse you! There's a bit in my hair. It's stuck. I can't get it out. Alright. Oh, there we go. Are you guys bored? Are you bored? Is that what the problem is? We'll be switching over to a game soon. I just want to make sure the eyes work. Whoops. No, just tired. Okay. I'll believe you. Alright, that looks like that did it. Now we can do that thing again. All this. Let's see. While everything's still selected, flip. This one here is right eye. Now, modeling physics. Ooh, I've got eye blinks, chat. Ooh, this took me so long to do last night. And I didn't even get to do it last night because I fucked it up too badly. But now it's done. Ooh, I'm so excited. Alright, save that. I need to pee again if I'm being so honest. The music is calming and I'm fighting to stay up. Maybe I'll get a coffee. Ooh, what kind of coffee? Alright, that's all the eye movement stuff done. Is there anything else in here she does? No, she's just copying and pasting the eye. Next is head angles. Alright, hang on. Before we do any of that, I need to finish this commission that I got feedback from. So I've saved the file. I'm gonna switch back on over to Clip Studio for a minute. Once I can figure this out. There. It's still showing live 2D, but that's fine. I had to go over, I had to close this. It's been saved, don't worry. I'm gonna finish this pony. I need to pee again. Really need to pee again. Right there. Where is it? Java. It's not coming up on that screen. Will it come up on this screen? Please? There it is. My meds. Why do you always forget your meds when I'm streaming? Girl. Come on, girl. Alright. I just gotta download the reference picture of the pony in question. Very cute pony, by the way, chat. Save it as image 1. Good. Alright, I'm gonna pull up this picture. Downloads. Image 1. Perfect. This is the pony in question. The feedback we got was that they want this back leg to also be buried in dirt. So if we do like this, maybe. It's like a big thing over here, so we should probably make it an equally big thing over here. I think that works. You're doing your job effectively, that's why I forgot. I was fumbling my way through that eye blink, chat. Alright, now we can add the flat color. Before we do that, I'm being so dead ass, I need to pee again. Give me 5 minutes, I'll go pee pee pee. Alright, I'm back. It was a good pee. I had a lovely pee time. Alright, I have the reference picture open in Clip Studio, but I'm also gonna put it on my second monitor so I can have a good old gander. Alright, so what we're looking at is orange. Whoops. Orange. It looks a lot more orange here than here. My other monitor shows it as this really nice muted orange, and then my graphics tablet has it as this really glaring orange. Alright, we'll grab the blonde. We'll put the blonde down as the base for the hair. Oh wait, I completely forgot. I need to put the rest of the orange. I'll put the blonde down for the base. She also has like some blonde hatching. Flip this. There's some blonde hatching like here. This, and then she's got in these bits, she's got like little bits that splash out. Oh my god, hi Perna! Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome in! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sylv. I'm an artist and animator, a professional man and woman appreciator. You won't see me streaming without a tea in my hand, and today we're just kind of working on some art stuff. I'm finishing off this commission and then I'm going back to live 2D because I'm trying to rig my own model. We just did the eye blink animation for it. I'm so excited. But first things first, we gotta finish the ponies. How was your stream, Perna? How you doing? This like here. We can have little one maybe here. And a little smaller. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And then like some markings over here that you won't see because of the tail. Alright, I'm gonna keep that separate just in case. Just in case. We've got basically like Neapolitan hair. I mean, here, we can clip this onto the hair. We've got... Let's start over here. This, yeah. And then it comes from here into that stripe. Honestly, what we could do is just color the rest of this and then layer the other colors on top. I think we can do that. Played some Far Far West. Gonna go chill now. Aw, hell yeah, dude. I hope you had fun while you were playing. I've never heard of that game before. Cute pony? Thank you. It's not mine. I love getting commissioned to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do. It's very fun. I think on this side of the hair, we're gonna go the opposite direction. It's new. Played the demo a few months back. Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna have a look. Where's my Chrome? Far West. Ooh. It looks very, like just based on the pictures I'm seeing, it looks very gunslingy. Oh yeah, this is some gunslinger shit. Hell yeah, dude. I might have to give it a try. Hi, Sora. Welcome in. How you doing? we're gonna do the front piece and the side piece of the hair separately, I think. Here, this is when we've got this color. Oh, it kind of... Oh, no. That. Trying to give the hair some more like almost ice cream kind of effect, because yeah, it really does remind me of Neapolitan ice cream. Here I come. Hello, Captain Toombs. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm fine, thank you. That's good to hear. Having some chill time. It was chill up until I started trying to rig my eye blinking, and then it got very not chill very quickly because the eyes were messing with me. But we got it. Oh yeah, I love that. That's very cute. Grab this color. This one can start out thin and then have a thick spot there. Like this. Ooh, yes, yes. Put it underneath this layer. Where we can... And then this back bit goes back to yellow. Oh, that's so cute! Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited. Not gonna lie, my rotund self ate 2 rows of Oreos and milk. Damn. Only 2? I'm sorry. We have a whole bunch of Oreos in our cupboard that the boyfriend has bought for me over time that I've just like never gotten to. And he opened them. We had like 4 or 5 different packets that haven't been opened for like years. And then he came up to me pulling up the Oreos that he bought me years ago, and he's like all pouty, and he's like, you know, and he's sick as a dog, and he goes, can I open them? And I'm like, of course, baby. So the Oreos finally got eaten because Boyfie was sick and he needed a sick treat. I classify as mathematically obtuse. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's making me laugh. It's just the way that my my inner narrator is reading it. That's okay. My partner's a big boy. Fuck, Nemi just woke up, violently shook his head and laid back down, and the velocity at which he shook his head made his ears, like his ear flaps, sound like there was a moth in the room. The fuck? Are you okay, bro? He just put his paw over his face. I think the lights are bothering him. I had to turn the lights on. Actually, I haven't weighed myself in a little while. I'm waiting for the day that the BMI calls me fat. Because we all know the BMI isn't super reliable for a number of reasons. We all know this. But I'm waiting for the day that I hit the weight where the BMI is like, you're fat. I'm only like 2 kilos away from the BMI calling me fat. Which I think is really funny. This can go... I don't think these bits are supposed to be super dramatic, actually. I wanted them to be, because again, ice cream swirls, but... I think it's more... it would kind of... be part of this. Oop. There we go. I'm gonna make a separate layer for this new brown instead of putting it on the old one. Man reached Mark 1 with his ears. What are you talking about? Am I missing something? I probably am. I'm a little too focused right now. This brown bit will come in like... I want it to kind of have a second flip in there. That's fine. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Ah, that's so cute. And then for the tail. Oh yeah, Nemi, you're right. Oh! I think he was having a nightmare because I just gently pet his stomach and bro snorted and fucking jumped out of his seat. 1 second. Are you okay, baby? Oh, he's mad at me now. He won't even look at me. Hey, you alright? What happened? What happened, baby? Are you okay? You having a bad dream? Were you upset that mommy touched you? Hey, look at me. You okay? Can you get your claw out of my sleeve? You okay, baby? What happened? Look at me. Look at me, what happened? He's refusing to look at me. Oh, there you go. Hey, baby. What happened? What happened? What were you dreaming about? What were you dreaming about to have you jolt awake at the touch of my hand on your fur? Usually when he's asleep and I pet him, the most that'll happen is he'll open his eyes and look at me. He doesn't jump up like that. Ever. Alright. He's left. He wants to be by himself. I don't know what the hell he was dreaming about, but that was such a visceral reaction. Him, okay? Baby. Hey. Okay. Bro does not want to be next to me, does not want to be touched. Whatever happened, he's fucking spooked. Had a bad dream? Probably. I was gonna work on the piece, but Zenless sucked me in for a bit. Finish the events so I can work on it once my brain wakes up with the coffee. There is literally no rush. You are making that piece entirely of your own accord. This is where it gets kind of interesting. Because for the tail... True, but still. No, it's... Yeah, I get that. So this pink piece is going to be on the top. Because we've got... this bit here. Got this. And then it kind of up a little bit like this too, here. But then on top of that, it like starts up here and then it ends about, goes, no, not quite. It's like, how do I? I'm gonna, yeah, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna lean into the ice cream swirl vibe. And have it blend into this one right here. Right, that's the front bit. And then everything else kind of loops around it. So you've got this color. This color starts on this side and then ends on this side. So we've got like a... kind of like that. I knew that would happen. Alright, we're gonna hand color this one. I'm keeping all of these stripes on separate layers as well, just in case when I send the finished piece over they want more edits. It's just easier to keep it separate than it is to merge it all together. Go. In fact, actually down here, it like separates again a little bit. So like just a tiny. Maybe smaller eraser maybe. I actually don't like that. I like it. This. And then the next color is the brown, which does basically the same thing. Starts on this side, ends on this side. We'll just kind of fill in. Nice. Okay. And I didn't quite see it before. Actually, what I want to do... Hang on. There is like a... It's really faint, which is probably why I missed it, but this is a different color. I'm gonna add this just on top of everything. And then another one just below everything. Oh, Nemi's back. Hi, baby. You settled after whatever weird dream you were having? Okay? Hey. He's okay, chat. He's good. With school not in the picture now, I feel like I need to do something somewhat productive or enriching. Enriching, I agree, but something enriching doesn't have to be something productive. I struggle with that a lot. I feel like it needs to be productive for it to be valued, I guess. But it doesn't have to be productive, it just has to be enriching and stimulating in some way for the brain. Alright, so that goes there. It actually also goes here. This isn't the normal blonde. This is this like desaturated, almost like faint orange. And then that color also exists somewhere over here. Looks like... Hey yo, hello! Welcome in, how you doing? Be alright. Where's that orange? Oh, how is that orange over here? There we go. Got it. Very cute. I like the hair. It's adorable. Our society's view of valuable time is completely contradictory to what a fulfilling life would be. I agree. Doing alright, staying up a bit too late. Well, welcome in. I hope you have a good time with us tonight. Productive in, like, developing a personal skill. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I vibe with that. Add, like, a off-white for the inside of the mouth. How are we gonna color the telescope, chat? Also, I just realized the patchwork that I did is gone, and I don't know where it went. What do you mean it's just vanished? Oh wait, I see it. Ah, okay. Wait, hang on. See what I did. Are these bits? Let me grab this. There we go. Okay. I need to color the telescope. My pony OC is a firefighter? Hell yeah, dude. Mine's a fortune teller, but he used to be a botanist. Ooh, I like that. Because this pony is so orange and warm, I'm thinking we use some cool tones to color this telescope. Actually, leave that for now. We'll do this, and then we'll have like some blues. They're still warm blues, but they're blue. Put these here. That can also be the rope. I imagine the inside would be like pretty dark. Kind of like that almost. And then just to kind of sell the fact that it's like caught in the dirt, we'll do like a really nice patch of brown. Maybe like a really faint one. Like this. And I feel like coloring this by hand. I don't want to use the bucket tool. I feel like hand coloring it. Learning a lot about Procreate, how the basic category of brushes doesn't let you change opacity. Yeah. It just wasn't liking me that day, I guess. Procreate is an interesting one. There's some effects in other programs that you can do really, really easily that with Procreate you have to really like jump through hoops to get done. I mostly use Procreate as a sketchbook or like a planning type software. All of my thumbnails for my graphic novels are on there. All of my really, really silly like purple comics that I do about me and Hal, those are on there. I mostly use it as a sketchbook. When I want to do more refined work, I bring it over to Clip Studio. Which, you can get Clip Studio on iPad. I might, depending on how much it is, I might stop using Procreate and grab a iPad license for Clip Studio. Alright, what I'm gonna do now $15 might be too thick. Let's see. Oh no, it's not too thick. I like it. Put it down. I don't want it on those little bottom bits, so I might erase that. But the actual telescope can have it. I'm gonna get rid of it over here. But it was subscription only on iPad. It might be. I don't know. I bought a one-time license for Clip Studio ages ago. I've actually been talking to the boyfriend. I need to update my version of Clip Studio. I've had it for years. There is a version of Clip Studio that I have that's licensed and not a one-time thing, and that is the ability to use my license on multiple devices. So the boyfriend has recently started doing his own thumbnails for his YouTube edits, and like also just making really quick photos for his edits. So instead of him paying for his own permanent license, we pay, I think it's $50 a year for him to be able to use my license on his device. It also works out because when I finally decide to get back to working on my graphic novels, he can use that license to help me with the coloring and stuff, which was our plan, was our agreement. I don't know if he'll still want to help me out. Okay, I'm gonna also add a nice little square in the background, which we're again gonna make a blue tone. I don't want it to match the telescope too much. I feel like a...
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, gorgeous. Welcome in. How you doing? I don't want to do it like that, but we're also going to remove the bit underneath the dirt. They didn't ask me to do this, by the way. I'm just playing around. Where are my star sprinkles? Is it here? And crosshatching. circle. I think this is what we're looking for. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Let's make it a bit bigger. There we go. Really, really nice and subtle. Do we have... Can't remember. One of the Ursas. Do we have... They said that their cutie mark would be either a constellation of Ursa Major or Ursa Minor, but I don't know what those constellations look like. Okay, I have... Is this Ursa Major? Or is this Ursa Major? It looks like an extension of the Big Dipper. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this image from Google. I'm gonna map out the constellation and then I'm gonna put it back in. So, I'm not gonna do the bear, I'm literally just gonna make sure the constellation is correct. Ooh, Jesus, why is my eraser so big? Wow, that looks really bad. Alright, hang on, let me do this. Good enough. Alright, grab that. God, that looks weird. Alright, now we're gonna connect them. I decided to turn the reference layer off because I don't, like, I just wanted the placement of the stars. Whatever the lines look like, that's what they look like. What's that buzzing? What buzzing? Chat, can you hear buzzing? Hello, I'm sick. I'm so sorry. Boyfriend is also very sick at the moment, and yet he's still going to work. I learned the technical term for a recognizable shape inside a bigger constellation, like the Big Dipper and Ursa Major, is called an asterism? That's cool. Alright, we're going down. And then, where does that go? Oh. That's weird that it does that. Is that normal? I feel like there would be a star there if that was a connecting point, but whatever. those connect? They do. Like that. And then this goes over here. We should maybe have these lines have the same origin point, like that. Hell yeah. Alright, now we're gonna grab this. Where did it go? Oh, it's underneath. Yeah. Alright, we'll pop it here. Alright, we're gonna make it white. Going to outline it. If I can grab, refer only to editing layer. Yep. Wait, Alright, we're going to color it. Oh, we're going to outline it, sorry. They didn't send me a photo of what the cutie mark looks like. This is me just kind of guessing. They said it might be either an Ursa Minor or an Ursa Major, so I just picked Ursa Major, and we're having fun with it. Select, expand. We'll expand this by only 5. We're gonna use like a night sky color. Maybe like this. Buzzing started when you went to the constellation of Ursa Major. I wouldn't know. I didn't hear anything. Nemi's asleep again, thank goodness. What's this spot? Didn't realize that I didn't go that far. Alright, well, we can fix it. And then underneath that, we'll grab like a lighter blue. I'm thinking like, you know, almost like Princess Luna, how she's got the dark spot that like goes around the cutie mark. Plus, for a very warm-toned pony, having a darker cutie mark will, or like a blue cutie mark, will kind of make it stand out a little more. And then if we want, we can turn that down to make it less intense. I think we should. I think we need to... I heard it at the start of the stream, just thought it was the fan of the PC. Oh shit, is my PC dying? Alright, we'll do that. How would it interact with her pelt though? Because she's got a like a patch where her cutie mark would be. Bye. Maybe instead of... Okay, wait. Maybe instead of like an airbrush, maybe it's like a... like that. It does cover up some of the beautiful spots on her pelt, but it'll just be up to the commissioner what they want to do with the cutie mark. It really brings a highlight to her hip area, because again, she's so orange. Alright, I'm gonna send this version over. See what the commissioner thinks. Oh wait, hang on. Before I do that, there's like a tiny... Save as... Color. iPad annual plan for Clip Studio is $28.90 USD for Pro and $82.90 for the EX plan. That's expensive. For iPad, that's a bit much. You're doing too much, girl. Maybe I won't get Clip Studio for iPad. Alright, let me quickly send this over to the commissioner. Missions. Alright, there we go. We will hear back soon, hopefully. That's why I stick with Procreate. Yeah, that's fair, to be honest. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm getting a little hungry. And when I'm hungry, I have a hard time working. So what we might do, what time is it? 5 o'clock? It's streaming for about 3 hours. I'm debating whether or not I eat now and then we switch over to Fire Emblem, or if we keep working on the model for a little bit and then I eat and then we move to Fire Emblem, because I try to keep at least 3.5 hours of each stream to artwork, because then it feels a little unbalanced in my opinion. That's been good. I was just double checking if I saved that. Let's see. I'm gonna open Live 2D back up for a second. I'm also playing with my hair a lot because I'm using my, I used my diffuser today, so my hair is very curly. And I also found that I have, I forget what it's called, but it's like this product that's supposed to help your curls stay curled and then like not frizz. And I found that in my cupboard, so I used that. My curls look so much nicer than they did last time. Do not operate scientific equipment with hoofers. I agree. Cute, thank you. Also, I'm just a Foxotho. Thank you so much for the subscribe. I don't know why it didn't go off. Or at least I didn't hear it go off. But thank you so much, dude. That is amazing. Alright. Eat now. You're not yourself when you're hungry. It's true. I get a bit snappy. Do you guys want to watch a video while I eat? Let's turn this off. Let's see. What do we want to put on? What do you guys want to watch? We got... Oh, have you guys heard... Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I might have an idea. Have you guys been keeping up to date with the Saikuno stuff? I'm sure no one has. Except for me, because I'm weird, and I listen to weird shit while I work. Oh, actually, I have an even better idea. I'm gonna move my setup over to, Oh god, not that! I've been keeping a close eye on it. The boyfriend and I listened to the original Mugen video while we were making prices, like price tags for the last market I went to. I was like cutting stuff up and painting stuff, and the boyfriend was gluing it all together for me. We had some really nice price tags, and we were listening to it while we were doing that. And the final like 17 minutes, like the phone call that happened, we're both listening and we're both like, yeah girl, you tell him, you put him in his place. And then he goes, oh, we're never gonna talk again. And she just goes, why? And the boyfriend and I both immediately stopped what we were doing and looked at each other and we were like, oh no. Oh no, is she? No. Surely she's not. Surely she's not. That's a bad faith interpretation. That's a bad faith interpretation. We should give people the benefit of the doubt. And then the very next day, all the stuff came out and we were like, damn, we were in the right. It wasn't a bad faith take. It was just accurate. God, and the Mugen stuff, I feel bad because I actually like Mugen's content. I like watching his streams and his like deep dive videos. So I'm curious to see what happens to Mugen. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw you guys onto the Be Right Back screen. I'm gonna move my stuff to the couch, and while I'm eating, we can catch up with the Miis on the island. And then when I finish eating, we can hop into Fire Emblem. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. I'm gonna throw you guys onto the Be Right Back screen. I'm gonna move my stuff, and I'll see you in maybe like 10-ish minutes so that I can move everything and put my food in the microwave. Alright, I'll see you in a sec.
Maybe someone else can help me with this call. Okay, let's do this. Something smells like a spice ice lolly.
What was I doing again?
Alright, chat. I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I also needed to pee. But we're back. Alright, we're only gonna play Tomodachi Life until I finish my lunch/dinner. And then we'll get back into, like, Fire Emblem. But I gotta check on my babies while I'm here.
Alright, glorious leader.
Up.
I'm in the mood for some piping hot grub.
Oh, me too. Me too, Elmo. You want some ramen?
Oh my.
The banner turned out so cute. Thank you. I love it. I think it's really good. I should also switch, even though we're only going to be here until I finish eating, I should switch the category to Tomodachi Life. Let's see. Elmo would walk to the rhythm. Here you go. Since I'm sick, may as well try to draw my Sona. Do it. Do it.
I feel a bit more like myself.
God, the problems keep multiplying. Hi.
Good evening.
Oh my god, wait, hang on. I gotta read. Cottontail Creations. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. How you
I was
doing?
thinking that Red Child and Yaoi
For those of
Man
you
would
who
get
don't know
along
me, my
far.
name is Sylv. I'm an artist and animator, a professional man and woman appreciator. You won't
What
see
should
me
they
streaming
talk
without
about?
a tea in my hand,
I'm
and
sure they have
we're just
some
taking a little
interests in
break
common.
to catch up with the island while I have my lunch. You can talk about ruining someone's life.
Got it.
Alright,
I'll
I get to
go
finally
round
start
that Red
eating.
Child and Yaoi Man.
Welcome in! Welcome in! How are you? How was your stream?
Yaoi
I
Man,
could finally start
I'd
eating.
like to introduce you to Red Child.
You forgot cult leader.
Red Child, this is
Oh yeah,
Yaoi
I am
Man.
also a cult leader, allegedly.
Would you like to have a chat
For legal purposes, that was a joke, but,
about
you know,
ruining someone's life?
was good? Oh good! What were you up to?
Are you serious? I can't go 3 seconds without thinking about ruining someone's life.
I don't know what's going on, but this has to be
Damn,
fake.
Jake really likes ruining people's
If it's in
lives.
store for us to become friends, then we should. Don't want to disappoint
Ah,
us.
oh, awesome!
Absolutely. I feel destiny at work here too. And I've seen enough films to know you should
This
mess
game
with
is
it.
slandering my
Let's be
name!
friends.
I came back to ask a question. What's the question? What? Okay, I have a question. What does GTQ mean? I don't know what that means. In terms of committing tax fraud, for legal purposes, I have no idea how to do that. For legal purposes. Actually, I feel like Elmo... Does Elmo do nicknames? I don't remember if Elmo does nicknames. We'll make it Jakey. Like a Y.
Jakey, you seem to be doing well.
Oh, in GTA? I legit don't know then. I'm so sorry, I actually don't know how to commit tax fraud in Listen. You a cop. God, that reminds me of a dumb skit that Hal and I had. We were talking about the last show that we did with the snooze was like not that good. And Hal was like, oh, you know, we should just do a pop-up on the side of the road. Like, you know how people sit on the
What a
side of the
great
road and sell
idea to
fruit?
have them
We
talk
should pop
about
up on the
ruining
side of the road and
someone's
sell
life.
snooze.
They've become
And I was like,
friends
Hal,
thanks
I
to
don't
you.
know if that's legal. And he's just like, well, will anyone really try and stop us? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And he played out this skit where like we were like a car stopped in front of the stall and it's like, hey, do you want a snoo? Like, do you have a license for that? And just immediately put the snoo down. It's like, what are you, a cop? It's a lot funnier when Hal does it. I need to crash the stock market. Best of luck to you. All I know how to do in GTA is get killed.
Myself.
GTA was really fun when we played it. It was really good. What's up, Sai? Oh, they're drawing a love heart. Okay, cute. Whatever. What about... What's up with Cosmic?
Hello, glorious leader.
Throw frozen honey buns at the tourists in Times Square and tell them it's tradition.
I'm kind
That's
of
funny.
peckish.
That's pretty funny.
Feed me, please.
You hungry? Do you want a chili bowl?
Oh my.
I'm hungry too. I would like to start eating my spaghetti. Okay. More than roast beef. Okay. I see you. Not roast beef, sorry. Roast lamb. I love roast lamb. I still can't get over how bad Anthro
Good
Nemi
evening.
is. It is
Welcome
my
to the
first
home of
proper
Black
Anthro I've
Star.
ever drawn. And it's already
I'm kind
haunting
of
me.
peckish.
It'll be
Feed me.
fine. You'll be fine. I promise you, it'll be okay.
Oh my.
Damn, not a fan of the roast lamb. Roast lamb needs to be someone's favorite on this island. Let's see. Not even God can help me!
I've got some time.
I'm sure you'll get better at it. It takes practice with these kind of things. You'll improve. I know you will. Saba fell in love with Brent? Oh no. I was wondering who Saba would fall for.
Evelyn was living on this humble rock, Silverty Island, right under my nose. I see. So their name is Brent.
Oh, you haven't even met Brent.
I feel strange when I look at Brent. Is this love?
It must be love.
No, after all, I'm actually in love. I should start thinking up romantic date ideas. Where would Brent like to go?
I would really like to eat my spaghetti so we can get back to Fire Emblem, but you know. Now this is a development. I honestly thought it would be one of the Sonic characters that we put on the island. I didn't think it would be Brent. Who else needs me? Chai and Teacup. Where's she going?
What's up?
What's up? What do you need?
I've been wondering how it would be if Elmo and I got to know each other better. Do
Okay.
you think Elmo and I would get on okay?
I don't see why not.
That's just...
That was it? Alright, that was it. What's up, Teacup?
Hello, glorious leader.
What do you need?
I want to be friends with Jill Valentine.
Oh, sure. Sounds great.
So, what should we talk about?
You can talk about... Talk about the progenitor virus with Jill. That'll go down well.
Alright. I'll have a chat
Alright,
with
I'm gonna
her
eat my
about the
spaghetti while they're
progenitor
doing
virus.
this.
Good evening, Jill Valentine. Would you like to have a chat about the progenitor virus?
I have a question for you, Teacup. If you had to choose between the progenitor virus and femboys, which would you pick?
Oh, I'd probably pick femboys.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I have to be somewhere else. Let's talk about the progenitor virus another time.
Damn, I think that's the first time femboys have ruined a relationship instead of, like, helping it. Don't worry, Teacup. It's not your fault you like femboys. Wow, yeah. I guess Jill just wants to talk about the progenitor virus more. Now, what quirks can we give Teacup? Let's make Teacup a fat eater. When she eats a lot. Hell yeah, dude. Damn, Jill, no, it's the femboy. I don't think she hates femboys. I think she just wants to talk about the progenitor virus more than femboys. Aw, look, Vanny and Silas are playing soccer together. Oh, they were. I think they're done. Oh, no, they're not. Silas can't move into the historical queer's house because he's in a straight relationship. Ooh! It seems they're chatting about how the bird feather is actually pretty compatible with plus-size women. Thank you for the beautiful seminar, Ashley. Grab our patronage. Alright, what's up with the night market? Split pea soup. Ooh, video game soundtrack chiptune. And a purple apron.
Pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
Easy. Haven't done the clothes shopping today. Ooh, a bunny costume. Alright, we're gonna grab one of everything. Whoops. We're gonna grab one of everything. This is my morning ritual, by the way, chat. When I have time in the morning, I will turn on my Switch, boot up this game, hop into the clothing store, buy everything, hop into the grocery store, buy one of everything, and then I turn the game off. Ooh, flight attendant. Cute. Ooh, okay. We got some nice fits. Ooh, red leather jacket. We gotta add Claire Redfield. We gotta add Claire Redfield. We're gonna have so many Resident Evil characters on this fucking island. I think I have... Yeah, I have the red one. Ooh, this is draining my bank account. Ay, that was not good. Ooh, these are cute. That prize? Yeah. But I have to get one of everything because if I don't and it just disappears from the daily specials, then I can't wear it. You know? I buy one of everything because it puts it in my permanent collection, and if I need more of it, I can buy it whenever I want. Ooh, this is cute. Ooh, we got new Jester hat colors. Ooh, I want to get the whole Jester set in black and white. That looks cute. We got new name tag colors. Ooh, and new animal shoes. Cute. Slowly putting together new outfits. And I think I already have the avocado. I think I do, but just in case. Claire, who's next? Chris? Are we gonna have Chris constantly on Leon to continue the Redfield bloodline? Of course. Of course.
Welcome.
Alright, just buy at least 2 of everything, I think. I've already got mozzarella, or only buy the new ones.
Thanks for shopping with us.
You're welcome. Alright, you guys watch the news story. I'm gonna, like, inhale as much spaghetti as I can.
Good evening, and welcome to Me News at 5. Earlier today, Elmo and 2 friends set out for the trip of a lifetime, camping at the top of Mount Edamame, located over 250 miles away. Things seemed to be off to a good start, until halfway up the mountain, Elmo suddenly stopped in his tracks, before turning around and dashing back down the mountain. Witnesses report hearing him shout, "This is no time for climbing mountains. I left my literally just batteries at home and they're about to go off." As he whizzed past, we asked residents for their reactions.
Some people have a lot of time on their hands. Did I take a wrong turn? And who might he be?
Thank you for watching. I'm Haley, and this has been the 5 o'clock news.
Excellent. Thank you, Haley, for the news. I didn't have to outrun it, I just had to outrun the other 2. Exactly. You just gotta be faster than the slowest person in the group. Alright, what's going on? Wait, did they find a mountain out here? I have no idea. Am I gonna throw Jill Valentine?
Got you.
No, I'm not.
You got me a long time ago.
That's mine and Jill's favorite bit. I don't know why. Almost every time they spend time together, I get that bit.
Thank you. I didn't even think it was possible to love Crumpet more, but here
Shit,
we
has
are.
it really been 9 days since I married Jill Valentine?
Comfort me.
That doesn't feel right.
I'm not Crumpet.
What are you doing? Nothing at all. Ha. That same dream again, ha.
Brilliant stuff.
Perfect, we got a mirror. Hi, Nemi.
What can I do for you?
Nothing, you've done enough. Oh no, he's got hiccups. Hal, you're not doing anything. Hal is not interested in being friends with James.
Just hick. Won't stop hick. Bish bash bosh. And job's a good un. Wow. You did a bang up job. I am forever in your debt. Don't worry about it.
Okay, he went from not interested to indifferent. Interested. Ali suggested there's a big island outside, big country outside the island. Yeah. You can actually see the Golden Gate Bridge. Also, who would be interested in being friends with James Sunderland? You bring up an excellent point. Alright, chat, watch my Mies. I'm gonna finish my spaghetti, and then when I'm done, we're gonna hop into Fire Emblem. Alright, chat, spaghetti has been eaten. Are you ready to say goodbye to the Mies? To the Tomodachi's? Say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm gonna boot up Fire Emblem now. Perfect. Alright. Can I just turn the Elgato off? Yeah, that's better. And now... Where the hell did I put Fire Emblem? Oh, in my games folder. I'm gonna really quickly... I'm gonna throw you guys to the Be Right Back screen.
Once upon a time, there was a god named...
It's all automatically set up. I don't have to reset anything. That's fantastic. I love when it remembers stuff like this. Alright, chat. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. I forgot we were playing on Hard Classic. This is gonna be a journey. I'm gonna get my cozy blanket ready because if I'm gonna be stressed on the battlefield, I at least deserve to be cozy in my cute little blanket. There we go. And now for the adventures of stupid murder hobo and his band of misfits. Yeah, basically. I forgot to change the category. One sec. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream and then restart it as well, so